All right. Let me. Ooh, this might be where it breaks down if I present the tab. Tab presented. It's all working. Okay. So this is what my program does so far. It asks, what is your best friend's name? What is your second best friend's name? If I run it, it gives me those questions. But it doesn't do anything with them. Okay. And so what I want to do is I want to start building a list of names of friends. So here I would say like the name would probably be friends of my list. And I want to append what I just asked them. All right, but if I run this, there's going to be an error. What is it? Okay, what error is going to happen in my code, though? I don't need brackets. It should be parentheses on the append function. Let's just run it. Let's see what it says. Boom. I didn't make a list yet. So at the top, maybe I'll make a list called friends. And to make a list, you need square brackets. Okay? So now we can run this. Again, it doesn't look like anything, but if we print the friends list at the end, look at both my friends' names are in there. Okay? Now, the issue I foresee happening in this program is if I keep asking for a third friend and a fourth friend, some people don't have that many friends, which is fine. So what I want to do is I want to give them an option to say type skip to skip. Okay, if they type skip, what do I need to add to my code so that it doesn't add that name to the list? Yeah, a conditional, right? So I'm going to add this on the second friend right away. I'm going to say if the thing that they just typed equals skip, well, then we don't want to do anything. If you don't want something to do anything, just like define a variable. But if it doesn't equal skip, then I want to add it to the list. Okay. The other way that we can do this is we can say if, here, I'll do it a second way down below. Like what, like this?
Yeah.
No, it needs to have something after the. Oh, like this? No, I think that makes an error because there's nothing between this colon and the else. That is. So if we don't want to do that, Josh, what we could do instead is we could say if the third best friend variable is not equal to skip, then add it to friends. Okay, and that's how we say not equals is with an exclamation point and then the equal sign. So at this point, we can run it again. Tom, Skip, Drew. And if we look at the list, it didn't work. Why didn't it work? That means not equal to. If it's equal to skip, don't add it.
Oh, you didn't add it. You have to put the thing in parentheses and then.
No, it should just be.
I should put it just like this. I don't know why. Why did you add two?
Yeah, SPF. Oh, right here, because that was outside of conditional. Got it. Okay, cool. So we got Tom, Skip, Drew, and we only have the names. Got that? We could make this happen 6 times, 7 times, 8 times. It could keep asking, and it could keep on giving them the option to skip. And if they skipped, then it wouldn't add their name to the list. Now, once we have this list at the bottom, printing it is not as useful as actually making a for loop to go through it. In a for loop, we'll talk a lot more about next project, but for this project, we can say for each in the name of the list, the each variable is now going to hold on to the name. So we could ask another question like, what is the person's name, their height in inches? And so if I run this program and we give it the same three, friend is not defined. Friends is. Now it takes the first item from the friends list and puts it into my question. And when I answer, then it takes the second item from the list and puts it in the question. And so you're going to do a similar thing for your class names. Once you have this list of class names built up, you can then start taking it in a for loop and asking for each of the grades. Now, this just asks for the height, but we could think about, okay, what if we made a heights list and then added the height that we typed in for each one, because then after we make this list, then we can start running functions on it like sum, min, max, and so forth. Cool?